Hello and welcome to the CX Summit 2022. My name is Sandra and today I'm delighted to be joined by Casey Kemmerer, VP of Global Contact Center Sales and Channels at Hammer. Welcome, Casey. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Sandra. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So in this session, Casey is going to be talking us through what Hammer has planned in terms of CX for the coming months. So before we kick off with the questions, Casey, could you please give us a brief introduction of yourself and the business?
Yeah, Sandra. So once again, thank you for having me. Casey Kemmerer, I do have sales and channels for Hammer. Been with the company for about a little over almost 11 years, actually. Started out as an account rep, and then worked my way through different roles. Prior to that, I'm actually a veteran, so I was in the U.S. Navy for about 7 years, and that had a big impact on me throughout my career. Just around from learning, leadership and those types of things. So had a great opportunity to be part of Hammer this long, seen a tremendous amount of change, great innovation, and overall just incredible people that I get to work with every day. So about the business. So the business is really focused on helping customers mitigate risk and increase speed to market and improve overall customer satisfaction. And really a big piece of that is being able to test and monitor those critical customer journeys that make their businesses, our customers' businesses, unique, create that unique experience for their end user. So we do that in several different ways. I think we're going to get into that a little bit later, so I'll kind of pause there.
Okay, thanks. So obviously a lot has been going on over the last 12 months, but what I'd like to know is where have your customers found the most value in CX over this period?
Yeah, you say, a lot's been going on. That's definitely for sure. I mean, obviously with the pandemic, things I think definitely accelerated. So I think the top two things that we've been seeing on our end that have been most impactful to our customers is first the shift to the cloud. So we see it. I read a statistic somewhere that said 80% of customers have either migrated their full business or part of their business to the cloud. We're seeing that day in and day out. Major large enterprises looking to move that traditional brick and mortar contact center to one of the cloud providers. And with that really comes inherent risk, right? You're moving all that intellectual capital, all that know-how in terms of how you run your contact center efficiently, how you create that unique experience. And now you're kind of turning it over to a third party and expecting kind of the same or better service. The second big thing I've seen is customers either adopting or experimenting with AI, specifically around those customer journeys, being able to interact with customers in a different way. I would say even a more efficient and more illuminated way. And it's been really interesting to see how each of those enterprises has applied that AI in a different and unique way to better service their customers. So for us, it's been those two, cloud migrations and then the AI introduction into the customer experience.
Right. And when we were talking about Hammer's portfolio, what have been the most popular products in your portfolio recently and why?
Yeah, so I think when you talk about the product set, right, it's good to kind of think, I think it's good to kind of take a little bit of a step back. So I think some of the problems that we've really focused on solving for our customers is how do you know that end to end, that caller and agent experience, right, is pristine and consistent in quality, especially as you migrate to the cloud. We talked about earlier, right? You're taking all this know-how, moving it to a third party. So helping customers validate that through the interaction of caller and agent has been a big focus of ours. And so we've built Hammer virtual agents and Hammer RTC technology to emulate agent behavior. And so when we test, we're really testing that interaction, right? That engagement between caller and agent. We're emulating that and helping our customers validate as they make changes, they can test those to ensure that no experience is lost, that customer is going to leave having a really great experience on their platform. The second area we focused is really the problem around quality and coverage. And so when you start to talk about quality assurance, you start talking about things like CI/CD and agile development, right? You have to be able to test and validate. And one of the things that customers struggle with is having enough coverage, test coverage, right? So yes, you can do a subset of testing, right? But how do I have a full breadth of test cases to run through to maximize my test coverage in a certain set? And so we focused really on helping customers auto create scripts so then they can then create test cases faster, more efficiently, with less manual work. And therefore, when they make those test runs, they're getting a lot more breadth and depth in terms of coverage when they're executing to their test plans. So those are the two big things for us, right? Having the Hammer virtual agent technology, namely with companies like Amazon, right? Amazon Connect and Genesis Cloud, and then creating a real simplistic and easy way to increase coverage of their testing scenarios. Those have been really the two key things for us.
Right. And looking to the future, what Hammer has planned for the upcoming 12 months? Could you please share some insights into perhaps new product launches or strategy shifts? What can customers expect from Hammer?
Yeah, no, I mean, great question. I mean, look, it's a really exciting time here. We're putting a lot of investment into our product. We're putting a lot of investment into a lot of different areas. Our partner program is really significant. We do a large share of our business through our partners, and our partner community has been absolutely fantastic when it comes to getting us out more in the market and helping our customers. From a what to look for perspective, we have some big things in the works around alliances and strategic partnerships. I don't want to get too far into that yet. On the product side, we're going to continue to focus on the Hammer virtual agent, the Hammer RTC. We want to make sure that customers have the opportunity to test and validate at scale. I would say the other big thing that we're really going to be focused on is how do we create more of a better experience around our platform, right? We understand that there is a lot of competition in our space, and we want our customers to really find our platform unique and engaging and exciting and prescriptive so that they can make better decisions on how they use the technology to better optimize performance in their business.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting time for Hammer. So apart from visiting your content hub at CX Summit, where can people find out more about your company?
Yeah, so easy way to do it, www.hammer.com, right? The other way is that we're on social media. You can follow us on LinkedIn and other platforms. So that's probably the best way to find us and learn more about us.
Fantastic. Thanks for joining me today, Casey.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone for watching. See you in the next video.